All right, man. Tonight we're going to be going over our first kind of non-traditional set, our non-21 set, guys. Okay, when I mean 21, all right, when we're in right or left, or twins right, twins left, guys, we're lining up with one tight end and two backs. All right, so two backs, one tight end, that's a 21 personnel. Okay, when we line up in the gun, we're in our spread sets, guys, and we want to change things up a little bit and keep the defense on their toes, keep them guessing. We're going to line up in doubles. Okay, it's called doubles right or doubles left. Okay, it's very, very simple, and we're going to talk about what that means. All right, so if we're in doubles, if we yell doubles from the sideline. Okay, so we're going to have to change some personnel here a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Okay, quarterback's obviously going to stay. Okay, so quarterback's is going to be in the gun position, probably about 5 yards behind the center. Okay, now, okay, if we call doubles right, okay, makes it a little bit easier for the right, for the Z and the Y. They're going to be traveling together once again. Okay, so if we go doubles, the Y now, though, is going to be on the line. All right, and then the Z is going to be off the line, just like that. Okay, so the Y is probably top of the numbers. Depends on the route. All right, if it's a route where he's, attack in the middle of the field, all right, running a curl or whatnot, trying to get into this zone here, guys, probably wants to end up a little bit wider. All right, if we're trying to run like a deep out, all right, or a comeback, all right, probably want to cut down the split a little bit. But anyway, so let's just say that he's about 12 yards outside the tackle, and the Z is going to split him. Okay, just like that. Okay, so the X is going to stay the same. Top of the numbers here, guys. Okay, so doubles right, X goes over there, and now this guy's going to we're going to put a new guy in here. Okay, the fullback in right and left, all right, and twins and tight and all that, guys. All right, he's going to come out of the game. We're going to put more of a, no offense to this guy, but we're probably going to put a shiftier guy, a quicker guy out here. But guy still has to be able to block as well, just as effectively. So we're looking for a slot guy right here, all right, in doubles, just like that, guys. Okay, so the back is going to be offset, all right, just like that. All right, I'd say probably half a yard behind the quarterback. And I think we want to do the same thing. We probably want to put him right behind the tackle. Okay, maybe not as wide. We'll see how it looks in practice, but doubles right, okay, that's what it looks like. All right, and then the first play we're going to run, let's just set up a defense here. We're going to go 4-3 defense here, guys, okay? So teams traditionally run like a 4-3 when offenses spread them out, okay? Either a 4-3 or a 3-4. Sometimes they're on a 4-2-5 and whatnot. We can get into that, but let's just put it's a two safety shell. All right, let's just say that, okay? He's 6x1. He's about 10 off. All right, we're going to go. All right, 4 down lineman. We're going to put the linebacker outside here. Outside linebacker here. All right, maybe a little bit wider. Okay, and we'll just say that they line up the 3 technique opposite the back. Okay, so there's your 5 technique end. Okay, we're going to have probably a 1 here. All right, we're going to have a 3 here. And we're going to have an end there. All right, so that's doubles right, guys. Okay, so doubles right. This, all right, run play. All right, obviously we want to have we want to have just as good of a running game out of the gun as we are under center, guys, because if you're just throwing the ball out of the gun, guys, then teams are just going to be sending everyone, okay, and putting tremendous pressure on the quarterback, okay? So we want to keep them honest, just like we did if we're under center. All right, so the first play we're going to run, guys, all right, is going to be dart, okay? So it's a dart right, dart left. And if we want a number tag to this, guys, okay, this is going to be doubles right, okay? It's going to be 16 dart. Okay, 16 dart. All right, there's our 6-hole right here. All right, it's an A gap play. It's an inside zone play. That's the aiming point of the back right there. Okay, now there's no defender in that gap. All right, except here. Okay, so if you face a 4-3 defense, guys, this guy's a player. All right, and he's coached up to fill strong side A all the time. Okay, not all the time, but whenever he sees block out, double here. Okay, so he sees green grass, he's going to run right through that gap. All right, so let's just talk about the blocking. All right, the blocking's pretty simplistic, guys. All right, so first let's just do the play side here. All right, so if I'm a left tackle and I know the play is going inside zone to my right, all right, but I'm on the play side, I'm blocking out. I'm kicking his ass right out just like that, keeping my feet going. Don't let him cross my face. Don't let him pinch in. All right, this is a big block here, guys, because the play's supposed to hit here. It's an A gap play. We know it's a 16. We got pretty good leverage on him right now. He's in the B gap. We can't get a stalemate. Our goal here, we want to obviously base him, step with my left foot, cock my elbows back, get my hips down, and I want to deliver a great punch and drive him up the field. Okay, it's a one-on-one block, man. That's a one-on-one block. You can't let him beat you to the inside, too. Okay? You got to be physical. You can't get stoned right here. All right? There can't be a stalemate in there. You got to come off the ball. You know the snap count, he doesn't. Okay? Let's use that to our advantage. Now, let's talk backside here. We got a guy in the gap. We're going to double him. We're going to double him. And we're going to get great push here, guys. Okay? Great push. You two on dart are responsible for these two. Place backside A gap to backside linebacker, just like that. Okay? But let's call it a double. Let's get great push. All right? Tackle. You are like the fullback on an ISO. Okay? We are ripping right here. All right? We are flying. We're not slow out of our stance, guys. This is where the tackle's got to pull. We're pulling. We're hugging this double. All right, we see that he's fanning out. We got a double here. I'm turning my shoulder pads up north and south. This is where it's going to be a collision right here because he's obviously going to fill. Okay, if we get great push here, we got a great base block here, a great fan there, and a great pull here. Okay, now, quarterback takes the snap, and right away, all right, his eyes snap right to the 5 technique. All right, he snaps right to it. He's going to catch the ball, bring it down. All right, and he's going to shuffle down. All right, he's going to mesh with the back right here. All right, because the back, look at his path. That's his aiming point. All right, if there's no traffic in this lane, he's sticking it. All right, he's sticking it right there. If the D lineman sits, meaning he's just going to maintain that gap, we're going to give it. Okay, we're going to give it. If he follows the pull, all right, we're going to shuffle down 1, maybe 2 steps, okay, with our mesh, and then we're going to disconnect it. All right, and now, if we're in doubles, guys, we're not going to have an option to throw the ball. It's going to be a double option. All right, so what we're doing, the Z, you know if the quarterback pulls it, he's running right behind you. Now I got to think, who is more dangerous? Who is more of a threat to make the play? This guy or this guy who's 10 yards off the ball? Probably this guy, okay, if they do like a gap exchange where he pinches and he shoots outside. All right, so I see it. My pre-snap read is right there. I'm blocking here, okay? I'm blocking right there. 1 will always block 1, okay? In quarterback, you see a good seal here, all right? And now you got to win the one-on-one battle with this guy right there. Okay, so we disconnect, then we're tucking it and going. Just like that. Okay, it all hinges on the read of the 5 technique. We snap our hit, okay? But it's never that easy, all right? It looks easy on paper, guys. Okay, some defenses stunt. Sometimes they stunt. Let's just say this D lineman, okay, stunts into this gap right here. Okay, let's just say he crosses space. Okay, we got, we're here. So that gap's filled, that gap's filled, that gap's filled. Okay, so obviously guard, if it's a double and then you lose a hip, I can just climb right to linebacker. Okay, and we wash him out. Now back, if you see any traffic, we don't want to bend it out here. It's not an outside play. You can see how they're fanning. Okay, so you don't want to, if you're running it out here, C gap, it's going to be a 2-yard loss. Okay, it goes A. All right, A has traffic. B, you're smart. The B has traffic. I'm going to bend it back right here. Okay, I'm going to wind it back just like that. All right, you're finding that crease just like that. Okay, there's traffic in the A. Wind it back. The A is good, looks good. Getting behind the tackle, stick it just like that. All right, let's just see if let's just put the defense. Let's just say they don't line up, guys. They don't line up opposite. All right, they don't line opposite the back. Okay, let's just say, let me give you one little look here. Let's go edit formation again. All right, so we're in doubles right. All right, let's go doubles right again. Okay, we're going to put the fullback out there. That'd be a new personnel, guys. The Y is out here. Okay, the X is going to be out here on top of the numbers. Let's put him splitting it. All right, he's splitting here, guys. All right, so let's just say they, they put a 3 to the, they put the 1 opposite. All right, so let's just say there's a 1 here. There's a D lineman there. 3 there, end here. Linebacker over the center. All right. Let's just put this safety over number 2. Bring this guy up a little bit. Bring this guy up. Put the safety here. Linebacker here. Linebacker here. Okay, so there's your 4-3, guys. Okay, so now we call it. All right, we call it again. We call it 16 dart. Okay, it's going right here. It's going to the left. It's an A-gap play. Now the back sees it. He's smart. He sees there's already somebody in the A-gap. But the B-gap doesn't look too bad. It looks like a natural hole there. That's where I want to stick it. I don't want to ever go past the play side B-gap. Ever. Okay? If you see a defense where the C-gap is covered, the B-gap is covered, and then you got a blitzing A, then yeah, you can wind it back a little bit. But here, you see that B-gap? It looks pretty good. All right, so let's look at the blocking now. Okay, it's a different front, but there should be no confusion here. Tackle, it's a 16 dart. You block out. Nothing changes. Now, you two now. All right, left guard, you don't have a 3 now. Now you have a 1. Now the double is here. And we're getting great push. All right, great push there. Right guard, you block back. You block back on that 3, just like that. Okay, remember that defense where it was it was a different front? You doubled with the center. Now you got a 3, you block the 3. Okay, right tackle, you're still pulling. Now you're hugging the double, 1 gap over, and get north and south. Find the first color off-color jersey. Okay, just like that. Let's get involved here. Let's get downfield here. Okay, most dangerous man, looks like it's this guy here. And 1 blocks 1, just like that. All right, quarterback, eyes still snap to the 5 technique. Okay, we're here. Shuffle down, shuffle down, shuffle down. Don't hesitate. Stick it. Let the quarterback pull it out of your belly. Okay, stick it right in there. Boom. Okay, just like that. I don't see him. I mean, if he pinches down, if he pinches, you got traffic there. You got traffic here. You don't have any traffic on the backside A gap. Just like that. It's patient. Okay? That's what makes who's the that patient back, guys. Le'Veon Bell. All right, I'm not saying we got guys like Le'Veon Bell, but he's patient. He's patient. He's patient. Reads the block. So C covered. Let's just say B is covered. He's pinching. This guy's coming off the edge. A is covered. Backside A, not covered. Stick it right in there. Okay, guys? We can always get yards on this if we spread teams out and hit the seam pretty good. That's 16 dart. All right, the opposite of 16 dart, guys, is 14 dart. All right, so we're going to go double. Let's call doubles left here so we understand the difference. Doubles left. Y goes to the left. Z goes to the left. All right, we're in doubles. X goes to the right. The fullback, the new personnel, guys, he goes to the right. Back is here. All right, I'm sorry, quarterback is here. Halfback, guys, okay, you're going to have to use your brain of where to line up, guys, and you'll get it. Every year they get it, okay? We know if it's a 14, we know we're going to line up on the left, obviously, okay? We can obviously tinker with putting him in the pistol, lying in a completely even set, and then dictating the front, reading the front, and then calling it the line of scrimmage, okay? And sometimes put it in the pistol hits downhill a little bit faster too. We can tinker with that as well, guys, okay? But let's just put them as an offset back for now. All right, that's an easy adjustment we can make. All right, but let's just get the blocking. That's the most important thing, guys. All right, let's just let's just put we'll put 2 in the box. We'll put like a 4-2-5 in there, guys, okay? And see how that looks. All right. let's just say they declare this the strength here. Okay, so they're going to have a corner here. The safety is going to be like inside leverage, and the linebacker is going to be like over there. Okay, it's a different type of defense. Okay, and it's going to be straight man over here. Okay, straight man, inside leverage right there. All right, straight man up there. All right, and there's your 4-2. Okay, so if that's the strength, they're probably going to put the 3 over there. All right, here we go. So 14 dart, guys. 14 dart. Here's the 4 hole. This is where it's going. Okay. So now if I'm on the right side, I'm a right tackle. 14. I'm blocking out. All right. I'm taking a great step with my right foot. I'm kicking his ass out, just like that. Okay. I'm being physical. Okay. It's going to the right. Hey, there's traffic in the A gap. It's an A gap play. I got it. Traffic in the A gap, but we're going to displace him. All right. Let's get nasty up front. Okay, just like that. If this guy blitzes, obviously we want the center to come off and the right guard stays on. Okay. Left guard, all right. If it's a 14, you see a 3 technique, you block back. All right. Left tackle, pulling right up in the hole, right here. Fast, 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 fast. There can't be any penetration here. You got to let the tackle get upfield here. Okay. Hey, we're in good shape here. Okay, so there's only 2 guys out here. All right. I'm blocking big on big. Most dangerous man. He's right there. I'm here. All right. Now, yeah, we're big on big over here. Now, obviously, we're going to be reading this end. Quarterback will read that end. Eye snap right there. Okay. Come down, knees bent. All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Aiming point for the back. That's a bad route. There we go. I want to be here. Okay, A gap is covered. B gap looks decent. Okay, it's there. Stick it right in there. All right, let's get 4. Let's get 4 yards. Nothing wrong with getting 4 yards, fellas. Okay, if you got traffic, like if he pinches, guy comes off the corner. All right, so you got covered, 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 uncovered. Wind it back here. Okay, wind it back here. Now, same thing. You guys, you know over here, all right, if the quarterback disconnects from the back, he's ripping it out here. He is now more dangerous than him. Okay, so I'm here. I'm right there. Okay, we can't block everyone. All right, we'd like to think that our guy can win the one-on-one battle. And I'm right here. Okay, eye snap. All right, if that end bends, we're going to disconnect the back, and then we're going to read the blocks, either get outside or tuck it and go. Okay, if he sits, just give it. Okay, just like that, guys. Okay, this is where we base our waggle out of. Okay, and this is where we can base our jet dart off of too, guys. Okay, it all complements each other, guys. If you have any questions on this, guys, please feel free to reach out to me either in school or shoot me a message on my phone. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon. Nice show.